Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1 Phathead, Cande Roth. It's an interesting morning. The rain, all that stuff will be gone by 9, 10 o'clock across the island. But right now, windy, rain, leaves on the ground, even that causes slippery conditions. If you're traveling, heading to airports, or getting an early start on your drive, just take it slow, please.
Absolutely. Don't hit the brakes.
No, just keep fly right through. Go ahead. Yeah, you'll be fine. Cande, I have to give you an update. So yesterday, here's the 30-second recap. We talked about my parents driving to my sister's house. It'll take about an hour or so, give or take, to get there for them, maybe a touch longer depending on traffic. And they are bringing my sister's husband's parents as well, because they both live like right next to each other, same town.
And who's driving the car?
My mother will and she's got her leg wrapped from ankle to knee.
Her driving leg?
Yes. And she had a piece of her leg taken out.
That's lovely.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Are you sure she can drive?
She says she can't. I asked her that the other day on FaceTime. I said, "Can you hit the pedal?" She said, "Don't worry, I can hit the pedals. I'm good." Cande, she's a marvel, this woman. You know that.
Unbelievable, really.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the stories we could tell. She's brilliant, right? So, she said something interesting as we were talking about it yesterday, that because I thought maybe that would be a good chance for the four parents to catch up before they even got to my sister's house. They could get all the conversation out of the way. And my mother said, No, I'm going to listen to my music.
Yes, ma'am. What's the music?
I got some texts yesterday. All right. She likes to listen to the Sirius Broadway channel.
Oh.
She also listens to the 50s and 60s channels.
Look at her doing the rock around the clock.
And one of her favorite channels is the Escape channel, which is all music, no lyrics.
Interesting. Just instrumentals then.
Right. And then, so my father had to chime in, of course.
Of course.
He says he likes Escape as well. If he was driving, he would have the 40s and 50s on. He says the problem is he's a tapper and a hummer and a singer and a snapper. But he can only do that when he's alone in his car. He can't do that when he's with my mother in the car.
Interesting dynamic.
You see what's going on? You see?
I do.
The driver gets the music choice, and they both like the Escape channel. So that's what the car ride's going to look like for my parents and my brother-in-law's parents, who are going together to Thanksgiving tomorrow. Interesting.
Right.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Yeah. And what if, well, I'm not saying another word. I hope they have a lovely ride. I hope everything goes well.
What if they want to talk? What if the others want to talk? Is that what you were going to say?
And sometimes when you're in the back seat, the music is a bit louder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I see. Yeah, the speakers and whatever. Yeah. Yeah, interesting. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I will tell you.
They'll be back there, looking at each other, giving the eye like, oh, we better not say anything.
That is possible.
There.
That is possible. I will tell you right now, if you had video cameras with sound in the car, I would pay probably $50 to be able to watch this car ride.
And I would watch it with you.
I'm telling you, this would be a pay-per-view special. $50 right now to watch the whole car ride, to see what goes on in that car on the way to my sister's house. But alas, we may never know. We'll see. I'll try to get you info for next week. Okay, this is what I needed to tell you. If you are putting up a Christmas tree around the Thanksgiving holiday or soon, you have to beware. This woman, it's called Christmas tree syndrome. Have you ever heard of this?
No.
Okay.
I believe I have.
There's a woman in Cleveland, Angela Presti. She just picked out her first real Christmas tree. She was excited to decorate it, put it up, the whole thing. So they get home. Few hours later, Angela's face starts to swell up.
Oh, my.
Now, this was not an allergy to the tree itself. She got to the ER. They helped her. They fixed it. She went into anaphylactic shock, by the way. And, they made her better. So that's good. They found out it wasn't an allergy to the tree itself. It was an allergy to the mold that was growing on the tree.
Oh, my goodness. I had no idea.
I didn't realize. So allegedly, when these trees sit on these lots for extended periods of time, and they're sitting there and they're getting wet, and they start to grow mold, 7% of us are allergic to this specific mold that is growing on the tree.
Had no idea.
Yeah, Angela collapsed. When they got to the hospital, she collapsed. They gave her the EpiPen. They figured it out. But, yeah, it was the mold on the tree. How about that?
I haven't had a real tree in quite a long time.
Mm-hmm. Bless you. Bless
Thank you.
Yeah.
Get rid of that, would you?
I don't... Listen.
Make it disappear.
We're not bleeping.
And that's all I'm going to say on that.
There's no bleeping here this morning. Go ahead.
I used to have a real Christmas tree when I was a little girl. And, well, until my mother protested enough that we got a fake one, because every year she was like the Scrooge. And then we always had a real tree. And then when I was living by myself for a little while, I got a fake tree. So that's where I stand. So no allergic reaction to that.
All right. And one more that's a little happier. Can you guess the hour... 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the hour that most people will put their Thanksgiving meal on the table tomorrow, Cande?
Oh, that's
what
such
hour?
controversy, okay? Because some families, not mine, they want to eat at noon. I'm like, are you mad? There's no
Too
way
early.
That's happening.
No.
Way too early. I like a 3, 4 o'clock.
Well, you got to pick one, Cande.
I'm picking 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock was the number one answer.
I am just on the pulse of society. Am I not?
You are very much so. 4 to 5. 14% of the respondents said that. Do you know 0% said before noon? 0%.
I mean, that's just crazy.
No, you got to settle in, get the appetizers going,
Have a
Cande.
few bites of something, and just enjoy it all. But you eat the appetizers, and you feast on all of that, and then by the time dinner is served, you're not all that hungry anymore.
Well,
so
it's
you have
true.
A little of everything, right? That's when the turkey sandwich rolling in at 10 o'clock at night is really what you want. I won't have that this year, which is good because I don't eat past 7 o'clock at night.
Yes, you have the new fasting thing.
Correct.
Yeah, and you're going out. You won't have leftovers anyway, so you
won't. Well, that's why I'm happy.
So yeah, 4 o'clock hour was number 1. 3 o'clock hour was number 2. 2 o'clock hour was next. The 1 o'clock hour after that. 5, 6, 7 o'clock was also chosen, but not as high as the others. Yeah, so that 4 o'clock hour. But you're right. I'm the guy. You know this. I'm the guy. I like to get there between 12 and 1. Get into the appetizers, settle in, as I like to call it, Cande.
Yes, you need a Diet Coke. You need to get your chair. By the way,
Right.
Have you decided where you're putting your butt down? Are you bringing chairs?
So
I have to know where you sit.
Here's what I'm going to do. I am bringing, I've decided, the 2 new chairs. I told you about a month ago. I went out to Walmart and got 2 brand new high-end rocking chair, beach chairs. I've had one for years, but I got 2 brand new ones because Dana and I use them when we watch Leah's tennis matches for 3 months straight, right?
Right. Yes.
So I bought 2 brand new ones, so we each have one. We haven't used them yet. I'm going to I'm putting those in my car, and should we need a couple extra chairs, maybe, my parents might like a little rocking chair, or something.
Absolutely.
right? So yeah, I'm gonna bring those, and we'll see. Maybe we'll need
Well,
'em.
I will send pictures to you, and you send pictures to me. Deal?
All right. Yes, definitely. We still have plenty to do. Your Bald and the Beautiful comes up about 8:12. We have your national days, good news stories. This weather is going to stop fairly quickly. Between 9, 10 o'clock should clear out across the island. We are going to get sun today. We are going to be close to 60 degrees. But yeah, some travel delays. Take it slow on the roads. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.